Hello, I'm Jamie Buckland with the West Virginia FUE, Families United for Education. I'm talking with Carrie from American Virtual Academy. Carrie, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started with American Virtual?
Hi, Jamie. First, I want to say thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate this opportunity. I got started with American Virtual Academy. I was with one of our competitors when my former boss gave me a call and told me about this amazing school that they were building from the ground up. And I didn't hesitate. Got on a plane to Arizona and didn't look back. I've known her for 7 years and I'm glad that I'm on this adventure with her. I have been in education for almost 20 years. And again, here I am aging myself, been in the online school industry platforms for 13 years. I have experience with two other large virtual companies.
Tell me a little bit about who you serve. Who is the average student for American Virtual?
We are really lucky because we don't serve a quote unquote average student. We serve so many different students with so many different stories. We are fully accredited from kindergarten through 12th grade. We have athletes. So your gymnasts, your hockey players, your soccer players, your ballet dancers. We serve those type of students. We serve your homeschool students. We serve students who need an extra class. My school doesn't offer an AP psychology course or an advanced placement Spanish course. We have students like that. And we have students who are in the gaming industry, just different backgrounds. We have students who parents have called because they're looking for something different in their education. They're not happy with the curriculum that is being taught, whether it's in a public school or a private school. We even have some students who've gone online because of bullying. We serve a vast variety of students. And what's really neat is it's not only just in America, we have a lot of international students as well, from Honduras to London and in Australia. Definitely a lot of different students who have different stories. And I am just so lucky that I get to know a lot of their stories.
As far as how you serve them, what does it look like? Is it self-paced, more hands-on with some parent help in those elementary years? Paint a picture for us on the logistics of what it looks like.
One of the biggest things that I tell parents when I'm speaking to them during the registration process is I feel like a lot of times education has become we're going to fit triangles and squares into circles. And that is not what our school does. Every student is their own individual and we are all unique and we all learn different ways. American Virtual Academy is completely flexible. With our sixth grades, they're a little bit able to go by themselves, but kindergarten to fifth grade and then a little bit of sixth grade, there is going to be a little bit more parental involvement that might be helping your child read something so they can record it, or with arts and crafts, having to print something and then help them make a clay bowl. There might be some more of parental interaction there, but it still is self-paced. For example, if you're a family who lives in Guatemala half the year and then in West Palm or even travel to France and their children play tennis, they might be working in the morning or in the afternoon, depending on the weather, if you can get your tennis lessons in, or their travel schedule. This is why I love American Virtual Academy is your child's not sitting on a computer from 8 to 4 or 7 to 3. It is flexible. It is the way that education is supposed to be to fit their needs as students. Because as a mom, I don't want my child sitting on a computer from 7 to 3. That's a big thing. I would say with our high school students, again, it is really on their schedule. It is self-paced. There are due dates to guide them because we know that teenagers sometimes can lose track of time. So we do have due dates, but at the end, they've got 18 weeks to finish a semester course.
It sounds like it's a well-balanced partnership with the family. A lot of families who may be homeschooling now, they're looking to outsource some of that instruction and to have some guidance and expertise coming from those in the education world, but yet they do still want to be involved with their students and they want to have an active role in their child's learning. It sounds like you guys have managed to figure out this partnership with families so that you can outsource some of that and still maintain parent involvement in the day-to-day learning piece.
Absolutely, 100%. That is the biggest reason why I love taking our welcome calls is because I want to know where mom and dad are at and where that student's at. That's the biggest thing. That's number one. Number two, As a parent, we should have control over what is going on with our children's education. It is our child. On those welcome calls, I might ask the parent, do you need more teacher support? We're staffed with certified teachers. Their jobs are flexible as well. So I've got some that are more night owls and some that are more of the morning to 7 p.m. We do ask, do you want a more hands-on approach from the teacher, or do you want only weekly check-ins? Again, it goes back to having that flexibility. And what does the parent, and especially what does the child need? Some children are self-paced and they can work. We have ballet dancers that we might check in with them once a month unless they need help. The beauty of it is that student gets the teacher's phone number, has the teacher's email address. And I have never heard of a teacher not getting in a Zoom call, even with our Australian dancer. My teachers and even myself, like to meet with him for his grad plan, several hours difference. We're meeting with him when he asks, hey, can you be available on Tuesday? We make it happen because it is for our students.
I love it. Tell me a little bit about the logistics. You guys are a tuition-based online private schools for West Virginia families that are looking to use their Hope Scholarship. They could use that towards the fee, which is roughly $3,000 per semester for kindergarten up through 12th grade. Then you guys do the grading, the transcripts. And for those who are Hope Scholars, they will be in charge of their own assessment. So they'll fall under that individualized instructional program, and they will work with you to either have a compilation for a portfolio review, or they can do their own standardized testing. But you do the grading and the transcripts.
Yes, our teachers, they do the academic feedback. The beauty of our school is we are fully accredited through Cognia, which is formerly Advanced Ed. And we have NCAA certified. Because we have a lot of student athletes, as the principal and instructional leader, I'm very passionate about the fact that it's not just like hey, good job, you got 100%. Why is it a good job? Why is it 100%? These students are receiving specific academic feedback within the hour. Depending on what time of day, it might be within the evening or the next day, but those students are getting that feedback. We are doing the grading. We do send transcripts. So we have a student, for example, who is looking to play for Ole Miss for soccer. We are constantly talking, what does she need? Okay, we're going to send this semester's transcripts to you. Tell us what else she needs in order to ensure that she's getting that soccer scholarship. And then we have other students. For example, we have one student who's leaving to move to London, and we're sending transcripts over. Just like a regular private school, we take care of the grading, we take care of the academic feedback, the communication, weekly progress reports. And again, we have Zoom calls with your teacher, sometimes weekly, sometimes it's monthly, depending on what that family wants. And then transcripts, registration, all of that.
That's great. Where do we go to learn more? What is the website?
Our website is AmericanVirtualAcademy.com. And we're also on Facebook, same thing, American Virtual Academy.
Great. Well, Carrie, thanks so much for talking with me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for your time, Jamie.